going racing on the tongue? Less than 5.
Sean here from Real RC in the workshop today to bring you another real world RC review. Today in the shop I've got the latest ready to run vehicle from Traxxas, the new Traxxas Rally. The Rally is a 4-wheel drive, ready to run brushless vehicle that's based off the Traxxas Slash 4x4, a very successful vehicle for Traxxas. Except the new Rally though is sporting some of the new second generation features that Traxxas has made some changes to the Slash. This is the first ready to run to hit the market with those features. So let's get it over here on the workbench and let's show you what's inside. So the first thing you're going to see that Traxxas did here different with this vehicle, it's pretty much a stock Slash front to back, except it's got the new Generation 2 low center of gravity chassis. It's got with a laid down steering servo, still the same brushless system. They changed the radio box just a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty much the same as the Slash 4x4. Except they changed the bumpers, to design to go with the Rally body here. They gave it some impact protection. Some of the things I'm just in love with on this vehicle, obviously I love the tires, I love the Valenian system. For a non-censored system, this system is nuts. The vehicle itself was just a hoot to get out there on the track or out on the street. I'm going to show you guys some action video, and one of the best things, the most visceral reaction that happened with me was the sound that these tires made, literally just squealing on the pavement. You'd come barreling in towards you, give it a little slap of brake, turn the wheel, let the car skid, and they actually made like just a beautiful tire screeching on pavement sound. Nothing better than that. Like I said, I'm a sucker for anything scale and realistic on RC cars, so this was one of my favorite features. Okay, I know what you're saying. Enough talk. Let's see the car in action. And I agree with you. I mean, look at the car. It's ready to go, and I've got to get it out of my shop because it's eating all my sparks. Okay, so the car's name is Rally. By definition of that name, it's supposed to perform well on different types of surfaces. It did pretty good on the dirt track. It was a lot of fun on the street, but I felt the vehicle had untapped potential that I hadn't yet discovered. And then it hit me. I knew exactly where I needed to take this car. Okay guys, quick caveat here. Don't take your RC car to a concrete skate park and think you're gonna come out of there without breaking everything in there. I did take the Rally there, but I've been driving for quite a while, and just when I think that my driving isn't that good anymore, I pull a move like this one. I tried to replicate that move like 30 more times. It never happened again, so just so everyone's aware. Now, in our test results here, like you can see, I had the Traxxas Rally. I had it at that dirt track. It did pretty good on the dirt track. I did find that that big old body, it did hang really low. It's to give it that aggressive street car look. But I did find that it did hang up in the dirt quite a bit, and that foam bumper that was underneath the front, I actually removed it because I found it was really hitting the dirt a lot, and rocks were actually getting stuck in the foam bumper. So I took that off for all the dirt running. It did pretty good. I mean, at the end of the day, the vehicle's name is Rally. So a rally car is supposed to be good at multiple surfaces. So it did pretty good on the dirt. It was really good on the streets. I did do some 3-cell runs that I didn't film for you guys, with the optional gearing and 3-cell batteries. The car at those speeds at 60, 65 mile an hour, it was much more planted than my old Traxxas / 4x4 was. I think that had something to do with that big windshield in front of the body and the spoiler at the back, plus the low center of gravity chassis. Also too, just normal running, the vehicle, with the low center of gravity chassis, it just seemed to initialize its turn-in was a lot smoother. It didn't feel so skittish when you're trying to turn the wheel and slam it into a corner. So I really, really enjoyed that. And then last, I had that thing at the skate park. That's where that vehicle really excelled. Like I said, I've done a lot of skate park patching in the past. I've never had a vehicle that was, except I had one Associated RC18 that was pretty good, but it was so tiny it just destroyed itself every time we went. But this vehicle was probably the best one I've ever taken to a skate park. 2 reasons. One, it did really well. I didn't break a single part. The only thing I had happen to that vehicle, and this is after all the running you guys saw at the dirt track and on the street and everything else before that, I had one shock cap unthread itself from the shock body. That'll happen, it's plastic on plastic. And then I had the opposite rear shock cap screw, the upper one, it backed itself off a little bit, but I caught it and threaded it back in. That was it. I didn't break a single set of parts on that car with all that beating I did to it. So that's really good. That's number one. Number two, the vehicle was probably the best thing I've had on a skate park for actually like the handling, the jumping, the driving, everything it did. I've been able to do a lot of cool things in skate parks, but this car did everything I did to, did all of it really, really well. It was able to tabletop, it was able to control its attitude in the air. I could leap from one, different horizontal plane to a vertical plane, and it seemed to really just take all of it. And I had that foam bumper reinstalled, and it actually seemed to help quite a bit when it was running up some of those steep, inclines in the concrete and stuff like that. The bumper seemed to really help with it. So all in all, I have to give the Traxxas Rally like a 9 for entertainment value. You're not gonna go racing with it without swapping out a whole bunch of parts to make it a short course track, but as an all-around entertainment vehicle, it's awesome. And it's good for everyone. It's good for the beginners because you can set it to a 50% speed training mode. So your kids can drive it and aren't gonna kill the neighbor's dog with it, so that's fantastic. Right to the intermediate guys, to the expert guys. The expert guys are gonna get a kick out of it, taking it to skate parks and doing 65-mile-an-hour runs with it. So all in all, I have to give the vehicle a 9. It was great. So a few things though, there's a few wins that you need to know about the vehicle that's better from the old Traxxas / 4x4. On the old Slash, the center drive shaft ran down the chassis and it was in this little channel. It was covered by this clear plastic window, which was cool and neat looking, but I did find a lot of rocks get up into mine to the point where, and run along, the rocks would run along the drive shaft. I got rid of the clear plastic window so that I could shake those out of there. The new low center of gravity chassis puts the center drive shaft a good ½ inch up above the chassis plate, and that's fantastic. So no more rocks are getting caught in there. Like I said, it's handling way better. I really want to get this thing out on the track again and see, with a short course body on it and see how it jumps, because I didn't really like the way my old one jumped. There was a few issues there, and this one I'm hoping is going to jump a lot better. And a few things else that you should know about the vehicle. If you're going to be doing 3-cell runs, get the Traxxas ESC fan. I've killed a Valenian Speedo from running 3 cells with paddle tires on the beach in Oregon. Did not last long. It was too much load for it. So if you're going to be doing 3-cell runs, get that ESC fan locked onto your ESC to keep the temps down. Other than that, this vehicle is almost a zero maintenance vehicle. I've had my Slash 4x4. Guys, I've had it for almost 2 years. there's probably 100 and some packs on it. Nothing's ever leaked. I've broken a couple of outer parts. Now I put aluminum on them. I haven't broken any of them since, but really I've done zero maintenance to my Slash. So I'm expecting the Rally to pretty much be the exact same thing. I also got to give a big thank you out to futureshop.ca. They provided me with the Traxxas Rally ready to run for this video. So a big thanks going out to them. And also I'm looking for your guys' feedback on what you guys thought of this video. Is it too long, too short? Am I yapping too much? Not enough action? So leave your comments in the section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.